So again, just this line here just means that there's a many-to-many relationship between these two tables. If there's not a line showing, don't worry about that. That's fine. Just with what I want to show you next is just to create a query. And again, a query will just allow you to ask a specific question, or not ask a specific question, but it will give you, it will allow you to pull certain information from a table or more than one table. So in the classes table, I'm just going to click on class title. I'm going to double click on class title. Whoops. And when you double click on class title, it should be moved to the lower part of your screen where in the next section where it says field table. So class title is going to be our first field. In students table, double click student name. And then in the grades table, double click grade. This way 3 fields will be showing from 3 different tables in this query. So again, 3 tables, 3 different fields from the 3 different tables to make our query. You'll notice in the criteria section, so when you click in the criteria section, under grades, if you do quotation mark A, quotation mark, this will show us all the students and the classes in which they received an A. So once you have this information keyed in, again, just on the field, you'll see each field. That next row tells us which table it came from. And again, for the criteria section, we've only added criteria for the grade. So when you click Run, you will see that Tim and Stephen, the classes in which they made an A. So when you right-click on Query 1 and click Save, we're going to name this query Student Query Grade A. And then when you click OK, on your view pane over here on the left, you now have 3 tables and 1 query in your database. So again, we're going to click on the grades table. And we're going to make another query. So again, when you click on Create, Query Design, again, we're just going to add these tables. And we're going to use the same fields from each table. Class title, student ID, student name, and then in the last section we'll do grade. And this time for criteria, we're going to do quotation mark D quotation mark. This way it will show the students that have made a D. And then when you click on Run, you have 1 student who has made a D. And we will right-click on this query, and we will name this one Student Query Grade D.